Hey everybody, Kimberly here, and if you've been paying attention to things that I've really enjoyed, starting all the way back to last summer, is a game called Kinfire Chronicles Night's Fall. I did a preview for Rada's channel, and that game just really blew me away. It's got a fantastic tabletop role-playing experience for 1 to 4 players. Every game takes 45 to 60 minutes to play. There's this ongoing adventure and exploration and combat system that I just thoroughly enjoy. Well, the same folks that brought us Kinfire Chronicles, Night's Fall, Incredible Dream has brought us Boundless Stride into the Denlands, and that is their newest release coming to Kickstarter pretty much right about now. So I've got all the info in the description below if you want to check out the Kickstarter campaign. I know I am, to be honest. This is just a delight, and I was really expecting something kind of similar. Now, this game is in some ways similar to Kinfire, but boy is it different in a lot of great ways, meaning it changes up the mechanics, it changes the story, it changes really the depth of the game from Kinfire to Boundless Stride. Now, I do want to talk about some of those things that I like about Boundless Stride and what I'm looking forward to in the extended campaign, because I just got a sneak peek. I really just got the first map, which there are 4 different maps that are going to be provided for this game as a whole. I also just got the early missions and early stickers with some lovely star chart possibilities, and I even got content that says don't open until you've done certain things, which I just love. I love those kinds of legacy campaigns, and in this you are going to be stickering things and you are going to be changing the game for your experience. It's going to be molded around the choices that you make and the kinds of games you have. So in one sense, this legacy version is different from Kinfire, because in Kinfire you are building up your deck as a character and you are going out and fighting, taking kind of like a choose your own adventure around town and in various cities in the story world. But in Boundless Stride, you are changing each map and you are essentially moving through the story, and you will be eating up all of the story, and it does change things with your components, which I like. I think that a legacy experience is just so delightful, and it is so satisfying. So in this, you've got ways to keep your ongoing progress. You've got ways to keep the discoveries that you have uncovered in the game itself. So in the game, what you're doing is you are playing these characters, these creatures, who all are exploring the map from all of the corners. So in the game, you actually play 4 characters no matter how many players you have, and you just simply divvy them up based on how you want to play them. So if you've got 3 players, everybody can maybe control 1 character, and then everyone together will control the 4th character. It's up to you how you're going to divvy up those characters. But you will start in the corners and then just move out. Now, how do you move? On your turn, you have these stride tokens, and of the 6 characters you just played 4 of, they all are unique, have their own backpack size to keep resources, and they all have a special ability, and their stride tokens are all unique. And I love that. It's just so cool, because you are going to be placing down these tokens, moving, touching token to token to token, uncovering and discovering these particular question mark spaces, these what's underneath here. Is it going to be a spawn spot for resources or for the baddies? Maybe it's going to be those howler tokens. Maybe it's going to be a friend, like a helper, or maybe just somebody in the forest that comes to your aid. You don't know what's going to be under there, but you really want to go out and find everything because you have a goal in the game. But these stride tokens are really interesting because you place them down and they have to match the color that it's going on top of. And so you're not just running around, you have to essentially plan your path and match the token to the background. And if you have a halvesy token, which has multiple colors pictured, you can go as long as it matches one of the sides. And then it's just the coolest. I love it because it reminds me of the Adventures of Robin Hood, where you played out on the map and you literally traced your path with these tokens, and you can only go as far as your character allows you, unless you have a shortcut. And those are going to be tokens that you can discover, or that certain characters have a special ability to do, which is to move anywhere. It's like a teleport anywhere out on the board that you choose. So the movement is one of my favorite things that I like about Boundless Stride. And the other thing that I've already talked a little bit about is that you go out and just want to look at all these question marks. You want to find stuff. You want to find story adventures where you get to go to the booklet, the encounter book, and read number 100, or you encounter a bear and you read number 137. It's just really nice. It's fun. I like a mystery, and I like not knowing where everything is, and I like that every game I play is going to be different, not just as we play, but different from other people who are playing Boundless Stride as well, because we are going to be discovering these face-down tokens in a very, very interesting and unique order, which, again, I love. I love secrets. There's also some secrets in the baddie's turn. Once night falls, you're going to have the night phase. Every character is going to take their turn, moving their tokens and discovering those encounters and question marks. But after everyone's gone, then it's night phase. And you're going to reach in a bag and you're going to draw out these tokens. And normally it's 3, but if you have some of those critters on the board, the bad ones, the howlers, like the baddies, you're going to add 1 draw from the bag for every one that's on the board. So you might be having a draw 4 or a draw 5 at night, which makes your night phase really dangerous. So it depends on how you're doing in the daytime to clear out the danger and to prevent those hazards from overtaking the board. And that's just cool. It's fun. I love drawing from the bag, and everyone together can decide how they want to divvy up and what turn, like in what order they're going to execute those drawn tokens from the night bag. So it's up to you how you want to do it. It's great. It's just lovely. So everyone's working together. I love this cooperative feel. Every single game is going to be 45 to 60 minutes, much like in Kinfire Chronicles. You have these games that just feel like they're long enough to really get some things done and to feel accomplished and to feel successful, but not so long that you feel like it's hard to get the game out again, because this is going to be about 15 games in the entire campaign. So as you move through 4 different boards, and as you sticker up things and you uncover new missions and you find new star charts and new stickers, it's just going to open up, and you're just going to have a lot to look at and a lot to play with over the course of about 15 games. I mean, it's just all going to be in there for you to discover. And I just like that. I like that it's straightforward. I like that it's just, here's my turn, here's my character, I'm going to walk around, discover some stuff, and we're going to make sure that we don't let that danger that's going to come into our area take over. We are, again, cooperatively working together. So it's great. And I find that I like all different player counts. I think it works great solo. You get to make all the choices. I love playing a 2-player with my husband. It's just really fun going back and forth. He has 2 characters. I have 2 characters. And right now, my Kinfire Chronicles Nights Fall is a 3-player group, and I love it. I really do love it. I have been going through it. I think I'm about halfway, so I should be done soon, and then I can get my full review of the entire campaign series for that to you soon. But I'm just really loving what's coming out with these games. I think Incredible Dream is doing some fantastic stuff, and they're getting me excited about these role-playing experiences. While the character development isn't as strong in Boundless Stride, I think what it does have is a lighter appeal. I think the characters just feel so adorable and cute, and I think Kinfire Chronicles is just a little grittier. It's a little bit more serious. It's a little bit darker. You've got some scarier monsters in there, and your characters actually do some really great kind of like damage. And I think in here, you're not actually killing any creatures, you're just scaring them off. And so I think, again, that theme is a little bit lighter, the artwork is a little bit more adorable, and you can't get enough cute things while still having a nice, juicy game underneath it all. So with the goal of accomplishing 4 mission cards and winning the game this has so much that you can just discover along the way. And I find the missions to be really challenging, interesting, unique, totally doable, but enough challenge that you really have to work super hard to make sure that you win and again are not overwhelmed by the baddies or the hazards. So lots to like here, and I just wanted to let you know things that I know about these games coming out. And if you want to check out Boundless Stride Into the Denlands, you can do that at Kickstarter. Again, I've got all the information in the description below. All right, everybody, I'll see you next time.